Welcome to NFL Picks with Felix. Sitting on top of the desk with a booster desk is Felix. Alrighty, Felix. We got that microphone perfectly set up for you, and we have the board set up for the first set of games, and we got our symbols. So both Felix and I will be picking. You could take my picks, or you could take here's mine, and I got one for Felix. We're gonna put these on the board when we make our picks. Now we'll start with the first game, okay? And Las Vegas, Miami. Okay, so I'm gonna go quick because I'm already picking Miami to win this one, and there it is, Miami. Okay, and in Las Vegas, Felix is not picking them, and also Felix is picking Miami too. So this one's going to give you the 2 thumbs up on this one. You got 2 thumbs up for Miami from both of us, and we'll move on to the next game. Cleveland, New Orleans. Tough call to make. Okay, now I'm just gonna go with New Orleans. No reason, no rhyme, no reason. I'm going with New Orleans. Felix kind of was in the meetings, and he was talking Cleveland, and I know, there's a lot of Cleveland fans out there that go, come on, Felix, pick us. Yes, but unfortunately, I know it's going to be tough I'm sorry for Cleveland fans out there, but Felix is picking New Orleans to win. No, it's still next season. Cleveland. Okay, with that, Indianapolis at the New York Jets. I'll go with mine immediately, quick, because I already know this one. Well, I feel like I know this one. I could be wrong, but New York Jets, Indianapolis. I feel Indy really wants to win this game. They got a chance. They got a chance to the path to the postseason, albeit slim. But Felix, I know once again there's Jets fans going, "Come on, Felix, pick us," and it's like, sorry, meetings and everything. So far, it's going to be the first 3 games we're giving both Felix and I. And I guess we're both picking. Sorry, we're both picking Indianapolis. Sorry to the New York Jets fans. Well, that's from Felix. I'm neutral. I'm totally neutral because, I do the Buffalo games watch party with the Munchie brothers, and we're not going to be doing a quick interjection for. Felix, I know it's your show. I'm totally apologize, but we're a special announcement for the watch party with the Munchie Brothers on Sunday is going to be the Grey Cup, not the Buffalo Bills game, because there'll be more Bills games, and I'll describe the Bills game, and it's the Grey Cup, and we are a Hamilton Tiger Cats live stream watch parties. Not the official. I don't think there's an official yet, but I don't think anybody has an official watch party. But if they want to give us that moniker, hey, we'll take it, right? Okay, so both picking Indianapolis Colts to win this, just due to the fact that the path to the postseason, Indianapolis has a better chance at it, and okay, so that doesn't mean they deserve to win. They just have a better chance. Minnesota at Tennessee. Tennessee. I like Will Lewis or Levis. During the draft, I didn't understand why he wasn't picked the first round, but that's neither here nor there at this moment, because he did get picked in the second round of the draft, and I just, it was just one of those things where he should have been a first round pick in Minnesota, and I feel feel that Will Lewis is the quarterback for the Tennessee Titans going forward in the future. Mason Rudolph is going to be, just a journey. It's just the way. It's just her. It's a quick interjection, Felix, for the fans out there is that if I was quote unquote a journeyman quarterback for 10 years or 12 seasons in the NFL, I'd be okay with it. I'd be totally okay with it. I would be fine with it. And I don't, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just a life, the life of the journeyman NFL quarterback. Yeah, the quarterback knows his place, and it's like, here, you're going to be the starter. They say one, it's like, okay, lights are on. Here goes the lights. Hey, Felix, we can even turn on the lights here. And just say, like, lights on, and there you go, lights are on, and the game starts, and, but anyways, so, the thing is, it's a long thing about it, but unfortunately, I'm picking Minnesota, and that, so anyways, with all that, Tennessee, like, there's a future in Tennessee, and I see it with Will Lewis, but, Felix, I know, fourth game. Sorry, Tennessee fans. I know, it's just nobody cares about my picks, but everybody can be like, oh, Felix, no, please pick us. But fortunately, it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 of four already that are 2 thumbs up for the team, and that is Minnesota. Then we go on to our next game, and I'm now, if you're picking pool picks, and you need a game to be different, okay? I would say Chicago. Pick Chicago in this one. That would be your wild card pick. If you're doing pools, like in Ontario, in Canada, they go to a convenience store, whatever, like wherever there's or you can do it on the phone on an app, which I'm old and I don't do that stuff. But I'd rather just go to the convenience store, still get the slip and fill it all. If I do pick, I don't know if I'm even gonna do I don't even do my own. It's crazy. I don't even gamble $5 on my own picks. Okay, and ones I'm making here. But anyone out there? Oh well, if you take my picks and you win a whole load of cash, I don't expect any of it. That's the chance I take for doing a show. And I just want to do a show with Felix, and Felix is feels the same way. He's like, oh well, I can, then again, I can just say, Felix, if you want $5 out of your, like he gets paid by Sports News Review, and it's like, Felix, you want to spend 5 big ones on picks? It's up to you. We'll go to the grocery store, and as they say, go do it, go for it. But the next game, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna go Green Bay because it's the safe one to guess. I guess it's the safe one. Once again, pick Chicago to have something different than everyone else, and if the Chicago comes through, and that's the only one you get wrong. And like in the pool picks, like in Ontario, that's you gotta have one ticket. You can make 2 tickets and have that one ticket with Chicago on it. You got it. You might have it. You might have it. Okay, so because there could be multiple winners in that thing too. But hey, a little bit of cash is nothing to sneer at. Okay. Minnesota, Tennessee, and No matter what kind of money he has attained in cash, winnings, and that, it ain't to sneer at. Okay, now, Felix, he once, last year, last season, he was in love with Jordan Love, as they say. And Felix is a huge Jordan Love fan, but he also loves Chicago. Ooh, and I know, well, he really feels that Chicago has a quarterback now. And the only thing is that right now, it's just like, you can't play like your University of Southern California. That's not a knock on it's not a knock on University of Southern California because at all or the way they played. It's just that this is the pros and you just things change. It's matchups. Uh, the well the tryouts. There is a way to determine the best. I mean, yes. In this, excuse me, I gotta hit pause, Felix. Alrighty, back. Well, I like if it's not a live stream, you can pause and I just had to cough. I don't want to cough on it. When I'm recording, there's no need to cough. You can just hit pause. Okay, so get back to the Chicago pick and Felix's pick. Here's Felix. I'll show you what they look like. These things, they're the thumbs up. Thumbs up. Okay. Well, like I said, both Felix and I in the meeting before the game, we're both discussing this one, and we're like, same feeling that it's going to be good. The future looks good for Chicago, Green Bay, both quarterbacks. Thumbs up to everything, and well, we'll see Chicago play, and we'll have the quarterback have more of a playing more of an NFL style, and when he runs, it's I don't want. Felix and I both don't like seeing quarterbacks run unless absolutely necessary, and do a nice slide, safely slide or run out of bounds. Okay, so with that said, well, Green Bay, Felix picking them because he says they really need this game. Sorry to the Green Bay fans. I mean, sorry to the Chicago fans. And Felix loves Chicago, and and I like Chicago too, especially in the future. It's going to look good. We got our next game, and it's going to be one of those games where it's like, the schedule was done. You would have thought, okay, maybe this will be somewhat of a close game, but I don't know. I just don't see. I don't see Jacksonville winning. Could stranger things have happened. It can happen. That's another one of those games. You can pick this one. Okay, now I'm just gonna go and say what I feel is Detroit, and you know what? We're gonna give it 2 thumbs up because Felix picked Detroit. Now, Jacksonville, Trevor Lawrence. He is the quarterback. It's gonna be, as to say, the old expression. Because I am old, Felix, and I know Felix is a lot younger than me, and Felix is from late grunge. Felix used to listen to post grunge music. Felix is a post grunger. 93. It's what do you got? Oh wow, 30. Yeah, you get 30. Oh yeah, Felix turns 31. Already did turn 31 already. Okay, so I've had Felix since 93. So we both feel that Trevor Lawrence is the quarterback. I know Felix is probably gonna you're probably gonna like this one. The old, I know, I've ironed a few shirts here and there, and The world I live in now, I'm never ironing a shirt. Nowadays, if you really need to wear a shirt, the collar, it's permanently pressed now. They steam the heck out of it, and you don't have to iron it anymore. But anyways, they're gonna iron out the situation with Jacksonville. It's gonna take right now. It's one of those things in life. It's sad to admit that right now it could be like the rest of the season for Jacksonville could just be trying to figure out what to do for next season, to start next season off. Off season. Like they're probably already thinking. Not publicly. Let's get this straight here. There's not publicly, but not they don't. It's not like every team staff members on Jacksonville are saying to each other, let's this year's a wash. Let's just get our bearing for next season. No. People pay really. People pay money, cash. Well, this day and age, it's mostly on the phone, I guess. And I'm gonna hit pause, Felix. I need another refreshment. But with all that said, and I'm gonna say this as a caveat for this one. There's a caveat to this one that if you pick Green Bay and you're only doing one ticket in Ontario, Canada, that's the pool picks. I'm gonna say no. You pick Green Bay. So far, whatever you did, you did. Okay, I'm just saying, like you take our suggestions. Usually, it's gonna be the obvious choices. We're kind of I've got a decent track record. You look at my pick. If anybody kind of looks at my, it's okay. I'm not 100%. If I was 100%, I wouldn't be on the air. If I was 100%. I wouldn't be doing this YouTube video. I would just make my picks and be quiet, and go collect my rewards next week. Go down in the office, and well, for those that don't live inside of Ontario. The Lottery Corporation is, of course, it's going to be in the biggest city. It's in Toronto, so you go down to Toronto if you're from outside of Toronto, and you gotta walk into the office and happily, you get your money, you get your whatever deposit, direct deposit. They probably ask you to bring I don't know how they do it. It's whatever. So. I've never been inside the office with big lottery winnings. I don't clue, but Anyways, so yeah, pick Jacksonville. Okay, now to pick Jacksonville to make it the oddball ticket. That's gonna be your wild card ticket. Okay, if you're picking straight up and whatever you pick. Like I'm just saying if you could pick Las Vegas, that's your choice. Okay, it comes through. Everybody's wrong. A lot of people are wrong on that one. Las Vegas came through somehow. Okay? Or you even pick the Jets. It's like, wow. Okay? So you're doing really good. And we said, pick Chicago as the wild card winner. And you said, no, I'm going to pick Green Bay. Even if you didn't, but even if you picked like we exactly picked, if you only got one ticket, and you want to be different, and you want to pick Jacksonville. It's only one game. It's not like you're picking like it's not like you're not point spreads. It's not about point spread. Remember, it's about it has to be a win. A tie is a push. If they tie, miraculously tie, it's a push. It doesn't count. And you just move on to the next game. But Jacksonville would be the wild card, ticket. I'm gonna use old references like ticket, and I know the majority of people are still probably using it on their phone making these things, but for those that still use paper and even if you're young folk like Felix here, Felix is always on his phone. Okay, now Anyways, any young ducklings out there, as I say, like he's over 18 years old, and yeah. Well, we're not going to forward it to Felix. We can't do. Felix does not do online dates. Okay, so yeah, pick Jacksonville, and now get the wild card thing going. Now we'll move on to our next game. I I don't I just I mean there was some. This is going to be tough. I might as well just take both off for now. Okay, now this one's going to be tough because the Los Angeles Rams. I don't know. I mean, jeez. Let's see. Let's see. Does it? Would it? Okay, you'd be able to see if I. Okay, the Los Angeles Rams. I mean, they looked good in spurts, and then it was just, what was that? What was that? That was the last game. That was the last game I watched the Los Angeles Rams. I think they're gonna get it together, and they're gonna. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it that they're gonna get it together for this game, and they're gonna win. Okay, now Felix, saying, well, Tom Brady's not around, and you see, when someone like Felix, well, I say born in '93, because I had him since '93, and with a young crowd like Felix, all he's known is Tom Brady and the New England Patriots his entire football viewing life, and you can't give enough accolades to Tom Brady. I mean, like Tom Brady in New England he's not there, and Felix is saying, "Well, he's not there anymore." Yeah, you are so correct. Tom Brady is not around anymore. He's not coming back to New England, especially on a team like that where they're just learning. They're on a learning curve, and we're both like Felix, Felix, a huge New England fan. Also, Felix, he's not going to reveal what actual team. It could be whatever. One of the. There's how many teams are in the NFL? Felix is saying, "Hey, they're all my favorite teams," and so what I'm saying is that Felix and I are both going with the Rams. Okay, they need it. They need it really bad. There's a path still for the Rams to make the playoffs. New England is just, there's going to be better, brighter days with New England. But they could, once again, you can pick New England, wild card pick, just to be different. Alrighty. We'll hit pause and we'll set up the next board. Alright, we got our last. How many games we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6 games. We got our last 6 games up on the board. And wait, Baltimore. Oh my gosh! Wait, Baltimore. Alright, okay. I'm paused. I've caught my error. I'm looking at it and going Baltimore, Philadelphia. I'm like, wait a minute, they just played Thursday night. And I watched that, and it was, it was an up and down game where I thought Washington was going to win. I did pick Philadelphia to win that game, and I didn't expect the way it ended. I didn't expect it like that, but just it happens. It's you move on to the next game if you're Washington Commanders. Okay, so Felix. I know Felix is going. Felix should have got Felix to do the. I was doing the board. It was late. Whew, it gets late at night. I just can't think. I can't think straight like I used to. I'm delirious sometimes when I'm too much. So I don't know. I got letters all over the place, and I might have seen the PI, and I thought, oh, Philadelphia, and H just happened to be nearby. I go, oh, that must be the H I'm using. I was like, and this like I totally forgot Philadelphia already played. Okay, so Baltimore, Pittsburgh, going with the Baltimores of this world. And Felix is going with Baltimore too in this game. I mean, just um, it's just Pittsburgh is a good team. They're good defensively. Um, I think they're just gonna. This is one game that's just gonna mess up Russell. Is Russell Wilson playing? I'm pretty sure he is. I'm gonna guess he's playing. I gotta look to make sure. I'm not, like you never know. You just never know. You you know. Of course, like your Patrick Mahomes and your Josh Allen's. No, if, ands, or buts. One second, I'm gonna hit pause. Okay, just to make sure, but yeah, Russell Wilson is playing, and I think he'll do decent, but just once again, Pittsburgh fans could be saying, "Hey, you know what you're talking about." Yeah, we might not be on this one. Okay, it's what it is, But we're this is about for picks for gambling. It's not sentimental here. We can't be sentimental here. We have to be what we feel that to help people. Whatever, if they want to use our advice on certain games here and there and make a pick, Okay. Go on to our next game. Seattle, San Francisco. I just don't know how Seattle is going to. Yeah, defense to San Francisco is just so good. And Felix, we already know from the meetings, we had earlier meetings, and we've discussed, I'm going with San Francisco. I know, see, Seattle's. Sorry, Seattle, but Felix is also going with San Francisco, which makes it another double thumbs up pick. Okay. We got the next game with the Atlanta Denver. It's going to be a close game. I'm going to go with Atlanta. Bo Nix is the quarterback, in my opinion, going forward. It's nothing, no knock against Bo Nix at all. Remember, it's just the first season with Bo Nix. Okay, so I'm going with Atlanta, and so is Felix. And it's going to be a double winning. Okay, now special note on this game here: the Kansas City Chiefs going to visit the Buffalo Bills. It's the 4 o'clock game, and that what we like we said earlier, Felix. Maybe I could have said it now about a quick interjection that I could say we're not going to do the Buffalo Bills live stream due to the Grey Cup, so we will be doing the Grey Cup live stream with the Munchie Brothers, ketchup and barbecue. But as far as this game goes, the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills. Let's see. Let us see. Does this game matter to the Kansas City Chiefs? Sure, they like to win. It's just they could lose this game and still win the AFC all right. They win all the rest of the games. But I'm just gonna let Felix pick. I'm gonna sustain because I do the. I'm not 100%. Man, I just. I'm gonna put mine down here. So I'm just gonna put my pick down here. I'm not I'm not gonna. I'm gonna abstain from this pick. I do Buffalo Bills live streams, and that's why the CEO B Bunny we have said we need a partner. Obviously, I need Felix because when it comes to the conflicts of interest, and I just I don't want to go now. See, I don't know if I don't want to take that chance that I'm picking Buffalo because I do the live stream watch parties, or I'm picking, and if I have to pick Kansas City, I'm not betting against the Buffalo. I can't pick against the Buffalo Bills because we do the Buffalo Bills live stream. It just doesn't really look kosher, you could say. Just I think I could just use that word for fun, just the kosher. It's not really kosher. And well, I know it's a religious. I know what the actual meaning is. I think we could just say that just to mean like it doesn't look, it doesn't look proper, or it doesn't fit a certain standards, because that's a dietary thing in Jewish culture. But um, I just I don't know. I don't, like I say, I can't. Like I said, I put my pick down here. I'm gonna leave it down here. And Felix is independent. And Felix likes the Buffalo Bills. And when this pick is going to be made, it's going to be made just what he feels. And well, Kansas City could lose this game. Buffalo could lose this game. It's not a big deal in the grand scheme of things. But Felix is picking Buffalo. Like I said, if I was to pick Buffalo, well, it could be like, well, I don't know if I'm picking Buffalo just because I'm a Buffalo Bills live stream, but and what if like what in the next game, because I've felt sometimes Buffalo's not going to win this game, and they came through, but I kept it to myself, and I still did the live stream. And I never said during the live stream anything about that. And I'm not going to reveal which games I was correct on. Going, shoot, I knew they were going to, I don't know what it was. It's just weird. And, but, like I said, Felix is picking Buffalo. And it's just because it's like when it comes down to a very close game right now, it's the coaches already said, let's win this game. Both teams said, let's win this game, and don't let the hype. And then what happens after the game, if they say Kansas City lose a very close game, they lose by a point to the Buffalo Bills. You're going to have your Kansas City coaches just say, listen, it's just one game. Let's not get down on this. Let's just ignore all those people going on their YouTube channels going, oh, KC won in regular season, and they're going to win in the postseason. And if the Buffalo Bills can't defeat the Kansas City Chiefs right now at this moment, like in the schedule, and who can? There's so many narratives. I understand. We totally understand the narratives, and that's what makes the NFL so much fun. Felix agrees. And that's what makes the NFL so much fun. Well, it's not because the NHL, the NBA, and the MLB, there's just 80 games, 82 and 160. It's like, wow, it's just overwhelming. Whereas football, you could do a weekly show and picks, and and once it's gone, you gotta scramble in life and going, oh my gosh. Am I supposed to hibernate until the and wake up one time? Wake up during the draft, then wake up during the awards. Well, first it's wake up during the awards, then wake up during the draft, and then come back, go back in hibernation, and wake up until the season, the training camp starts. And well, we're not. We see that's the difference between. This is a different cat. This is like how do you say, Felix. This is a little introduction for folks out there that do a YouTube channel. Copy my idea of don't pick NFL in your title, like the NFL dude, or or like if it's two girls, if it's two women, two women with two women and the NFL in the NFL. The problem is your off season is going to be really tough. It's a long off season. Your channel has practically go on hiatus. Whereas, as you see from our picture here, for those that don't like World Sports News with Ernie, and oh, sorry, Felix. I am so sorry, Felix. I didn't need to point to you, but just saying, World Sports News with Ernie is keeping me relevant in the off season in NFL, because NFL is numero uno on my channel on Sports News Review. Sports News Review, as you see, Sports News Review. My microphone. This is my logo. It's not taken off the internet. I did not take this picture off the internet. This is my logo. I did not take it off the internet. As in, like, I did not find someone with SNR and a football, like representing a football stadium with the. That's my logo. That's my secondary logo. That's that's for the press conference logos, and the thumbnail, a little tiny thumb. Whenever if it felt a lot bigger, I have to show that it is Sports News Review. So this one has to be used on thumbnails because people need to see that it's the Sports News Review. But if you're a big channel and you're huge, you could switch it to that. Like I could switch this to this if it's, and then words like that, Sports News Review. But point being that, there's good. You just what I'm trying to say is, don't, because if you look at my catchphrase, it's sports talk, mostly NFL related, and I still am glad that I didn't mistakenly just put the words NFL NFL review. NFL review. I'm just like, now I'm glad I never put NFL review, because I'm going to be doing another caveat for everybody out there, that I am doing when it's the off after the Super Bowl. It's going to be the off season with Coach Coyote, NFL off season with Coach Coyote, and if we have any special reports, we're going to be doing, and then it's going to be an NFL special report with Sylvester when it's news, and so. And we got the awards show happening. We'll be busy after the we'll be busy, and I said Sports News and with World Sports News and Ernie. Yeah, that really helps out to keep us something to do, something else. You know what I mean? Because NFL is numero uno on our channel, but football is numero uno also with our channel, where once again we're not going to be doing the Buffalo Bills live stream watch party. Well, obviously it's going to be back and forth. It's going to be two monitors going at once, looking at the Bills game, and we're looking at the Bills game and the Grey Cup at the same time. It's going to be a challenge, but we're up for it at Sports News Review, because we still want to do the watch stream live party, but we're still like we still have an interest in what happens in the Buffalo Bills game, even though we know it's like, in the grand scheme of this season and the way the record in the NFL, like the teams are, the way the records are for the teams in the NFL, a win is not that important. We could do without the win, and move forward, and both these teams, and whoever team loses, it shouldn't be a big deal, but it makes it easy for to have some content Monday morning, and of course your professional YouTubers, you could start Monday morning, but if you're amateur YouTubers, and I'm not going to get in on that one, it's because maybe I'll just say I don't know how maybe I might just have a special report with that one with Sylvester, how it's just one game, it was, and break down the game. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, or the NFL, or break down the NFL game with Coach Coyote, but it's just one game. Okay, so we'll go to the next game, Cincinnati Bengals at the Los Angeles Chargers, and that one. Okay, here's mine. Let's just keep it. I just want to pretend this is mine in this feeling. It shouldn't even matter whose is who. Oops, drop my thumbs up. Okay, Cincinnati Bengals at the Los Angeles Chargers. Ay, 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 ay. It is like tough one to take if you pick it wrong. You shouldn't be if you picked it wrong in the sense that you picked Los Angeles Chargers and then you lose, because everybody say, you know what, Cincinnati. This is the thing. This is my feeling that most people. Let's forget about the professionals, but everybody's thinking Cincinnati, and Felix loves Justin Herbert. Obviously, Justin Herbert is Los Angeles. Los Angeles Chargers aren't having this season that they really was expecting. But moving forward, they're going to have to figure it out. And maybe they'll make the postseason. We'll see. I know for you Charger fans, I understand you're a good team. If I lived in the Los Angeles area and I could afford season tickets to the Los Angeles Chargers game, I'm there. The best crazy part about living in that's one beautiful thing, is that if I was very wealthy in the sense that I won the lottery, well, besides like what I can do for my fellow citizen that's down on his luck, I'll figure it out. But I don't want to be broke like again in life. But I think one of those things I would like to do is live anywhere. Like this is the most basic whatever kind of apartment in the Los Angeles area. Oh my gosh, what are we talking? Mucho dinero there to live in Los Angeles. But I would love to live in Los Angeles. See, you can do it for how many months? Let's see, starting in September, because it's September, October, November, December, January, February. Yeah, stay to 6 months, and I would have season tickets to the Los Angeles Chargers and the Los Angeles Rams at that SoFi Stadium. There should be a game every week at the SoFi Stadium. Like, what a life to have, eh? Cruising around California, eh? And going to the Los Angeles game, whatever Los Angeles game is on that Sunday. Okay, Felix, I just described heaven on earth for an NFL fan. I mean, NFL heaven on earth for an NFL fan. I mean, you can't get better than that. It's. I don't care. I don't really want it extremely warm. I don't want it over in Celsius, 30 degrees Celsius. I don't mind if it's only 20 degrees Celsius, because then Oh, what a bummer! It's only 18 degrees Celsius in Los Angeles today. But meanwhile, back in Ontario, Canada, it's minus 10. I don't mind the cold, but I'm just saying, like 16 degrees Celsius. Someone that's on a plane and they go from minus 10 to 16 degrees Celsius, minus 10 Celsius. They're warm. They're like, oh my gosh. They get off the plane. They're like, whoa, that's that feeling of whoa. They're happy with it. And meanwhile, you got the locals, the local, as in they say, local people that live in that area. It's like, oh, it's cold today. Oh, sorry about cold. This is not cold. I came from minus 10. It must be the same feeling if you live in the United States of America and the whole northeast of Chicago and Minnesota and Green Bay area and what I'm just saying, like you travel down to California, it's 16 degrees Celsius. I know the average 99% of people that travel like that, they shouldn't be bummed out at 16 degrees because it was freaking minus 10 with a wind chill of minus 20. Alrighty, so but we'll go on our second pick, and that's Felix is going to pick Cincinnati also. Yeah, it'd be fun, Felix. It'd be fun to wear a Los Angeles Chargers shirt one week and a Los Angeles Rams shirt the next week. But the odd chance that they play each other once every 4 years, because it's not like once every 8 years. The way, because one will be the home team, and then next 4 years, the other team will be the home team, and that's when I just wear a shirt that's neutral. No, let's see, a red shirt. Yeah, just wear a red shirt with some whatever, like a red shirt that doesn't have anything on it. Because you're just there to watch NFL. I'm not gonna pick a team either. In my made up scenario, I wouldn't even pick a team. I'm just there for the entertainment. Okay, so we go on. And speaking of entertaining, what a way to segue into the next game. Entertaining. Is it going to be entertaining, this game? Oh, Felix, how did I get that lucky segue? I don't know. Just luck. That was pure luck. And by the way, Felix is lucky in Latin. Okay, so Houston Texans, Dallas Cowboys. Houston Texans, Dallas Cowboys. Dak Prescott is not playing in Dallas. This could be the surprise of the season. Okay. Houston fans, if you can afford it, you should go down to Dallas because you should have a good time in Dallas on that Sunday, because I feel that Houston is going to win that game. Felix, he's going the same route where he feels that Houston's going to win that game. So you got 2 thumbs up to think of on your drive from Houston to Dallas going. You can go, well, anyways, as you could say that in the car, in the vehicle. Whatever vehicle you're riding, you can motorhome, whatever vehicle you're in, and you could whoever's driving, it doesn't matter. Just say in the car. Well, I went to Sports News Review, looked at the picks, and the guy some voice, I don't know I have no idea who he is, but his co-host Felix, both of them are picking the Houston, and 2 thumbs up, and then the rest of the car going, who's that again? And then he might look up Felix, and he might look up the channel like, what? Sports, it's YouTube, Go on YouTube, honey. You know, it's like, or doesn't matter who it was, the husband or the wife or the girlfriend and the boyfriend, whatever was saying that. Like, but they're like, their significant other, whatever you want to call your significant other in life, you know, or just a couple of people in the car, a road trip down. They don't have to be married or getting engaged or anything like that. Just a couple of people in the car. Even one person can say, "Hey, I went on the Sports News Review channel, and the voice on it and his partner, the on the show, the Felix, were saying Houston, and they gave him 2 thumbs up." And then someone else in the vehicle could say, "What was that channel again?" You go on YouTube, Sports News Review, the one with the microphone icon. And then the other person could say, "Okie dokie, well, everybody's got an opinion, but I'm glad he picked Houston because I'm feeling that Houston's going to win this game too." But am I going to get more views from that? Probably not. But once again, folks, I've never been in this for the views. I've never been. It's all about having fun, spreading fun. Like I'm just that type of person that likes to talk sports, and I have no one to talk sports. And YouTube saved my sanity. What left I got of it by being able to, you know, I got to thank the 2 people who started YouTube, so that I could start a channel and talk sports, because I have no one to talk sports with anymore, and it's kept my sanity, and it's going to keep my sanity because I am an old person, getting older, and my health is going really bad. My health is getting worse every month, and I'm supposed. I'm trying to stay up all day today, and you know I woke up at 7. I went to sleep at 11. I didn't. I don't. I watched the college football game, and it was it was like that might be one of the last college football games I can get to watch. And then after that, I was like, okay, alrighty. I guess let's say, see, I'm already getting exhausted. It's I've only been up for 12. Let's see, what am I saying? I haven't been up. That was 12 hours ago. I went to sleep, but I was up at 7. What? I'm getting. See, I am so glad that I am not going to edit this. I can't edit it out anyways. I don't have that editing power. But my eyeballs feel funny. I can't. I gotta go lie down. I gotta stay up somehow. I might. I don't even know how. Oh! There's college games on at 12. Okay, I got college games on at 12. I might have to go for a walk after the college games. I gotta stay up until at least 11 o'clock. I gotta do this schedule because I don't know. It's just and I'm glad that it doesn't matter. I'm glad that I could do this. I can't. I got my eyes closed, Felix. I can't keep my eyes open right now. I got a headache now. I'm delirious. I can't. I'm just not thinking straight right now. We made our picks. That was it. We're over and done. I'm just gonna put everything away. Well, the next thing will be. I'm pointing over the board, Felix. I'm not pointing at you. I'm just glad I didn't call him something else, because then it's like I'm not editing. I don't have the editing power. So then I'm just gonna this will be replaced with Sylvester's picture. It'll be NFL scores with Sylvester, and the board's ready. It's already made. I just gotta add the score when they happen. So Sunday night, the only game will be Houston, Dallas, I won't have the score because Sunday night will be NFL scores with Felix. Soon as the oh wait, I can't do it. Oh no! They're not doing it after this Grey Cup. I totally forgot, Felix. I'm doing the Grey Cup live stream. Okay, so folks, it's a good way. Another segue. If you're doing a YouTube channel, did I say channel? Channel, YouTube channel. I'm getting I'm getting my speech is getting impaired. I oh my gosh, I am getting tired and old. Well, there's elderly and old. I'm old now, and it's not because of my health. It's just, you go with age and health, and my health, like I said, it's really no. I don't have a plane, but if I had a plane, like nosediving to the ground, crashing and burning. Yeah, I'd rather crash and burn than fade away. That's the old rock reference. It's better to burn out than fade away. I don't think so. I think it's better to fade away in life. I'm going to fade away in life. So what? So be it. I got YouTube. Go back. I got my managed videos. Go look at my videos and see how, like, I just was deteriorating with my health and just don't realize to just end the show right now. Okay, so with all that, we're gonna end the show here, and Felix can definitely, with his health, he can go continue on, but I just don't have it. I wouldn't. I don't even know I'm doing this long for. I'm out of my mind. Seriously, I might be doing this show this long. I just tired myself out, so I exhausted myself out right now. And like I said, I can't wait to watch these videos in the future and go, what? Yeah, that was the point. I don't know if I make it to a nursing home. It's like if you have no one in this world, maybe a nurse, you go, oh, there's a nurse that gets to spend 20 minutes with you as a companion once a week. I say, okay, or half an hour or an hour. It's going to be the sports. I gotta force them to watch sports news review with me, and because they're employed, and they're one. It's like I can't imagine the future of this. Imagine that, Felix. I got someone that's like who knows, man. They were born in like 10. They were born like 10 years ago, and in 10 years, or so let's just say in 12 years, they're 22. And they're working in a nursing home. I don't even. How do I relate? How do I totally relate to everyone in there? It's just probably they probably do that in the courses. How to relate with the elderly folk, but don't call them old. And always say the word young when someone is a certain age. That's probably what they have to stress in those courses that they take to to do, like, to go to nursing homes. I might guess, because I would, like, first words are, yeah, respect your elders in the sense of don't call them old, and don't say how old they are. They say how young they are, quote unquote, like 80 years young and 70 years young, instead of like, oh yes, you're 80 years old now. People will say that by accident, but you gotta practice, and practice. Young, young, young. Someone is XYZ, XY, no, someone is, so many years young. Okay. With all that, we're gonna end the show here. So for both Felix and I, we're gonna both say over and out for now, but we're over and out. And we'll be back next week with another edition of NFL Picks with Felix, and hope to see you at the live stream Grey Cup, CFL Grey Cup watch party Sunday, 6:30 p.m. The game usually starts at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So for now, we're over and out.